We all the way live. Yeah. Crunk ain't dead, crunk ain't dead, crunk ain't dead, yo. Crunk ain't dead, crunk ain't dead, crunk ain't dead, yo. Crunk ain't dead, crunk ain't dead. Hey, that be jamming though. That be jamming, man. Ageism is real, y'all. Ah, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Ageism is real. Now you young bucks are done with the 90s. MJ, they going they going after MJ now. You're going after MJ. Everything else is fair game. But be careful now. Be careful, you youngsters. Uh, Most of you all are not financially stable, and you're probably still dependent on somebody who repped the 90s. So you might want to tread carefully. Mhm. Tread carefully. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. Let's get on with it, though. How did we get here? How did we get here? I took down some notes, like to hit go. I'm about to tell y'all how we got here. Some cliff notes, but go ahead and break it down. Huh. Think about it. Think about it. Your parents, they like to marginalize kids' hobbies. We all did it. We all been through it. I can remember as a child, the stuff that I did, I connected with that I thought was fun, entertaining, all of that good stuff, thought provoking and enlightening. They would, y'all don't know nothing about this. See, back then we had this, that, this, that. And that's all we used to hear. That's all we used to hear. And that's all we used to hear. The old heads back in that time, they were not interested in anything we had going on, anything we had to say, any of our hobbies, so that leads to a lack of connection. Lack of connection, right? All right, I'm gonna break it down and I'm gonna keep moving forward. Just follow me. Just follow me. Examples though, yeah, video games, school, even school. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. Yeah, school. You heard them stories. We don't let you get a ride to school. They would talk about how they used to walk 12 miles just to get to school, and then 12 miles back in the rain, in the sleet, in the snow. They up there fighting werewolves and vampires. They going on side missions and everything, building towers and construction sites. They working full-time jobs. They doing all of that on their way to school. On their way to school. They still got to go learn. They still got to learn. I was surprised they didn't tell y'all about how they had to build a school and also build the desk, make their own pencils, cut down the wood, do all that stuff, paint the buildings. They had to serve themselves in the cafeteria. They had a they cooked their own food, and the food they cooked on the way to school, they was hunting, right? They was hunting, so they went out there hunting. They went camping. They did it all. They did it all, man. They did it all. And then, like I said, the hobbies, technology. That's another reason. Technology. They would crap on our technology. It made things easier. I think that's one of the most critical points of how that creates a division between generations. Even though it's the same thing, same thing, but it may be executed or done in a different way. They had video games. Well, some of them did, but games, I would say, stuff for entertainment. We had video games. They probably had board games. But we had video games. They didn't understand it. One of the big things was don't the TV the games used to mess up the TV. Cause remember you had to plug in all that stuff. You had to screw in this and move off the cable. So every time you if you didn't put it back the right way, your parents would get on you. Oh, you didn't mess. Who been messing with my TV? Who didn't mess with the TV? I can't even watch my channels. And so you had to do the fine tuning and all that stuff, messing with the colors. These are knobs. These are knobs we had to manually adjust. Wasn't no remote. Manually adjust. And they used to always complain about how the video game is going to mess up their TV. It's going to mess up their TV. We got tired of hearing that. And I know they got tired of saying it. But we're talking about how do we get here? Follow me. Commercialism. That's another one. Commercialism. What you all have to understand is commercialism is tied into business. Commercialism, business, you have an agenda. The agenda is to make money. How do you make money? Well, the elders or people of a certain age, we have other things to occupy. They had other things to occupy their time, right? Dealing with work, paying the bills and making sure you had a roof over your head and clothes on your back and food in your belly. That real stuff. That real stuff. But now that commercialism is that agenda, they're going to target the youth because they want to move their products. They want to sell their products. They want to make money. So how do you do that? Well, you cater to the youth. The youth, it's the reason why you're going to cater to the youth. Man, I'm sitting there kissing the mic. I need my, what that thing is, but when I put it on, or a pop blocker or whatever, you put it on, you can't see my face. I got to look in this camera and the mic. I don't even like this object that's close to my mouth, man. It make me feel a certain way. But anyway, I done lost my train of thought. The youth, they're targeting the youth, right? Commercialism is tied to business. The youth are easily manipulated. It's just what it is. That's just human nature. And as your experience increase, you're not going to get fooled by the same trick twice. Hopefully, you tend to get wiser and more conserve your resources as you get older because now you learn the value of a dollar. But the youth, they're going to spend frivolous. They're going to spend, just, hey, I like it. Let's get it. Convince mommy and daddy to buy it, all that stuff. That's how they know to get to the wallets. In the meantime, they had these different messages about how things are better. Everything's better. Everything's better. Everything's better. Do it more faster, more convenient. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. And by this marketing they're doing, they're getting rid of the stuff that the elders use, making it obsolete. So now the youth is bringing in the stuff that's more current, making life more difficult for the elders because elders tend to slack up on technology, creating more separation. Even though we're not the ones doing it, it's the people in charge, but the folks who you live with, because you're going to have the family dynamic, you're going to have the elders, and then you're going to have the kids. Well, you're under the same roof. Got to share these spaces. And so this little battles and all this stuff, that's how this stuff go on. And hence the ageism is created. The old heads are tired of the youth with their stuff and their shenanigans, always coming with new stuff, always wanting to change things. The youth are tired of the old heads talking about how it used to be, how it was better. Y'all are lazy. You're not doing nothing different. Whatever you into is stupid. All that stuff, right? It's all tied in. What else I got? Let's get into the differences. I think I kind of touched on that. I put not relatable. Oh yeah, we don't talk the same. No, I'm stating the effects of the ageism and how we get here. We're not relatable to one another. We don't talk the same. Even though communication is nothing more than someone transmitting a message to another individual so they can understand or convey a message. That's all that is. But as time go on, different slangs are now created. And the elders, we have our own slang. The youth come up with their own slang. They build off of stuff that they hear and they come up with something different. So now people are having conversations, and depending on the group, you may not understand what they're talking about. You may not understand what they're talking about. Elders don't understand the youth, and the youth do not understand the elders. We don't dress the same. Oh no, we don't dress the same. I remember when the this new trend of everything fitted. When I was growing up, everything was baggy, and then before that, it was more fitted. I guess they had bell bottoms and all that, afros. So you see it kind of blend in. You can typically tell by somebody's how they dress, what kind of age range that they're in. And it's just that people don't want to change. So when you don't change, you kind of get stuck in your ways and you like, ah man, I'm not with this new trend, this new whatever. I'm not gonna buy no new clothes. I like the clothes that I have. The youth, they want the new stuff. They want to be different. They want to stand out. Therefore, the elders and the youth, we do not dress the same. What else we got? What else we got? Elders are seen as the fun police. Don't you drive too fast. Watch out now. Uh, call me before you get there. Let me know on your way back. Don't you stay out too late. With us, our elders was you better have your ass home before that street light come on. That was a big thing. That street light. That street light. Street light. That street light was the cause of many of but whoopings. That street light. I don't know what time that street light come on, but I know that was the cause of many of butt whoopings. Because you better make sure your tail was inside before that street light come on. Don't have your parents come looking for you because now it's trouble. It's trouble. It's gonna be smoke. Parent gotta get dressed. Oh, they gotta come outside. They sitting there trying to chill before they get tired and go to bed so they can go to work, so they can take care of your little dumb ass. And you gonna be out there fooling around, knowing you got school tomorrow. You got school. Man, I remember those days. Those were the good old days, though. Oh man, getting woke up for school, man. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have the cell phones. We had an alarm. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we had digital clocks, and the radio would just come on. Or you can put it to where a buzzing noise. I think we had that. Oh, you had the ring, like a bell ringing almost. And if that didn't work, you had your parents. You did not want to get woken up by your parents. Because they're gonna tell you one time. They're gonna tell you one time, you tired, man. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. You didn't stayed up too late watching TV. And no parent, if you don't wake up, they're gonna tell you one time. After that one time, they coming with the belt. They coming with reinforcements. I don't know if any of you all have experienced getting woken up with a thrashing. Oh man, that's a hell of a way to he tormenting man. Now that I think about it, we sitting there getting tortured. How are we supposed to learn? We getting thrashed before we even go to school. They haven't even started. They haven't even started. They ain't even ate a meal, haven't done nothing. You sitting there getting thrashed. Now you emotionally tore up. You gotta take that all the way in school and you better pass that test. Because now you're gonna get another thrashing. But those were the good days. Those were the good old days, man. Now y'all saying y'all done with the 90s. Let's get to it. Done with the 90s. I'm gonna tell you, youngsters, there's nothing new under the sun. I'm saying it one more time. There's nothing new under the sun. So a lot of the stuff that I was talking about earlier about the differences between the youth and the elders, it's not that we're all grumpy. It's not that the elders are grumpy. It's not that the elders do not respect what you all are doing. The thing is, as you get older, you experience things, and so you see it. You see the agendas. You see the games. You see the shenanigans. We've seen it all before. So what you thinking is cool, sometimes it's a trap to set you up so they can get in your pockets. We've seen it. Some of these devices or games or little gadgets you use, we know them jokers not gonna last probably about a month. But you act like you got to have it right now. It's the trend. That trend gonna be over with in 2-3 months. And the same thing you was whining and crying to go get, you can't even find it no more or it's broken. Man, I feel like I got something in my eye. You can't even find it no more or it's broken. Look what happened. You just had to have it. You put up all that noise and that fuss just for 2 months later, it's gone. Nobody wants to waste their money. That's what the elders, it comes off as being dismissive, but this is what the elders are thinking. Also, just done with the 90s, we see it. What I got in my notes. What I got in my notes. Once again, the games. We see the agenda. Now they want to boost up their players. This is where the done with the 90s coming from. Boosting up their players by diminishing and marginalize what was done in the past. So there's stat manipulation to make said person look better. That's why when you see sports, you see the 90s player or the 80s player comparison to the one today. And then you look at the stats, you go, oh man, they got the same stats as Michael Jordan. Well, I guess they're just as good as Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant and all the other greats. Wrong. It's stat manipulation. They change the rules to make it easier so that you can do what you do. They know what they're doing. It's all with the business. It's all tied into the commercialism. It's all tied together. So when you're talking to the elders, yeah, we're dismissive. We don't want to hear because we see the agenda. Not to say that the stuff that y'all are doing, or we're talking about sports or whatnot, that they're not good or great or whatnot. Just give them time. Give them time. Let the career play out, and then you can kind of see what it is. Another thing, though, ultimately, a lot of stuff that we're saying, we're just trying to save you all from the mistakes that we made in the past. We've seen the gimmicks, we've seen the commercialism, and how it led to a lot of lost money. When you reflect back, all that money you spend on things that you thought that you needed, or this was the trend, and all this you made this big fuss. Once you learn the value of a dollar, you're going to wish that you did not spend all that money. You're going to look back at all the mistakes and emotional spending that you did. You'll be like, damn, what the hell was I thinking? I should have listened to mama and daddy. You're gonna be saying, now I know what they talking about. We all did it. But yeah, this is the fun part right here. Well, I can't wait till y'all hit y'all 30s. Some of y'all young bucks out here talking. I can't wait till you hit your 30s. You want to know why? Everything progresses. Everything in life progresses. So really, you stand on the shoulders of the prior generation. This is why stuff can be done more efficient. Technology builds on top of one another and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Well, it's growing more efficient, it's more faster. The humans are the same way. And now everything is being documented. Not even though in the past it was documented by handwriting, now we have video footage. And you all are documenting your lives day to day. So as technology become more prominent now in your life, when you all get older into your 30s, the kids, they're going to be looking at y'all. And they're going to see how y'all acting. And then y'all gonna do the same thing we did, marginalize the youth, saying how good they got it and all that. Those kids are not trying to hear it, but everything moves faster. So they gonna be trying to get rid of y'all in the 30s. See, me, I'm 42. So now I'm just now starting to hear it more like, oh, okay, y'all, you in your 40s. You're in your 40s. When y'all get old, it's gonna be your 30s. That's gonna be the new talk. Oh, you in your 30s. You too old. Get your old ass out of here. Sit your old ass down. Coming up with these new nicknames, Unc and Auntie and all that stuff. Calling people Unc. I don't know what y'all gonna say because now the kids and the youth they get more disrespectful, way more disrespectful. Another thing, oh man, this is gonna hurt you. I don't know how y'all gonna do it, but you gonna figure this out. AI intelligence, artificial intelligence advancement. I mean AI intelligence, AI, artificial intelligence. The advancement in AI. It's coming. It's coming. See me, I'm halfway through my working career, so even when it does come, I'm already got my nest egg. I'm be all right. Y'all, I don't know how y'all gonna make it. I don't know, but you're gonna figure it out. But this AI is gonna be taking jobs away from you, and it's becoming more prominent and more prominent. May have to cause an uprising. And if you read your history, that happens. Like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. The uprisings are typically caused when the government or whoever is in charge, it could be the king or the queen, it could be the pharaoh, or whatever you want to call it. They do too much. They start putting too much stress on the quality of life, ease of living. So much so they stop hiding their hand. They're doing it now. They're doing it now. They're trying to censor things. They're gonna ban TikTok. Remember, this is supposed to be what freedom of speech in the Constitution, right? It's supposed to be freedom of speech. Now you see, even online, before it used to be the Wild Wild West. Now you can't even type certain words, let alone say certain words. You can't even type it, or your message will not go through, or they will ban you from whatever social media platform you're using. Well, a lot of you all are kind of transitioning into making money off social media. So now they're gonna control what you're saying. They're gonna control what you're saying. They want to control what you're thinking. They want to control everything. It's getting there. It's getting there. But like I said, I just kind of give you something to watch out for. Another thing, when you get older, I'm seeing it now, and I see the effects of the hold on, let me get it. Minimum human interaction. I see the effects of it. The what we would call mannerisms and stuff like that is now being thrown out. It's not even applicable no more. It used to be sir, ma'am, all that stuff. Now you say sir, ma'am, you may be offending somebody because they don't want to be identified as sir or ma'am. That's being taught in the schools. So you catching it now, but the kids, like the little 5-year-old, the new ones are gonna push you out, right? They're gonna push y'all out. And they're gonna be groomed with this all just everything technology, everything technology. You already don't see kids playing outside. They don't interact with their neighbors. We don't even know our neighbors. You don't even know your neighbors. You live in a neighborhood, there's no interaction. Your neighbor right now, you don't know their name, you don't know what they do for a living. You don't know it. All you see them, you probably know what they look like. Outside of that, that's it. In my time, those were your friends. These are your group of people who you grew up with. Yeah, most of these people I still know today. You knew their families, and it was all intertwined. Nowadays, it's not, and it's only going to progress. And because of minimum human interaction, it people are going to be what you call now talking crazy, talking reckless. They don't see you. It's just like how I'm talking to you now. I don't see none of y'all. Y'all can see me. Y'all hear me talking. I can display and communicate how I want to. and say whatever I want to with the comfort of my own home. I don't have to see y'all. I don't see y'all. So because of that, the human interaction, by that being diminished, you're no longer going to value that said human. Mm, that's going to be tough. You're not even going to value said human. And you see it more and more and more. Unfortunately, is going to create a society where human life is not even valued. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. Uh, yeah, I put leads to lack of compassion. It's kind of the same thing. Yes, no compassion. Hey, you don't know. Right now, your human interaction is an avatar and a username, fake picture and fake name, whatever that is, and that's it. And you see the keyboard, you see the words typed, and you read it, and that's what you. Uh, excuse me. That's how you all are conveying your messages to one another. Yeah, that's something to look out for. And last but not least, you youngsters are gonna be looking crazy. Y'all gonna be looking crazy, man. There's so much vanity out there. It's surgery left and right. You're gonna be 70 years old with a BBL. Now you're gonna have increased silicone leakage. That's gonna be a new thing. Watch. Watch when that silicone start leaking. Don't nothing last forever. It's gonna start breaking down, and where it's gonna go? It's gonna be dripping all in your body, dripping in your body. And I'm joking about it, but on some real stuff, that's gonna lead to medical issues. You're gonna see an uptick in that. You're gonna see an uptick in infections and whatever the effects of silicone leakage in the body. There's going to be an uptick in that, and you're going to be walking around here 70 years old with a BBL. Your butt going to look good, but you still going to have a 70-year-old body. Fake boobs, same thing. Silicone leakage, yeah. Oh, let me get on the fellas. Y'all fellas, see, y'all don't want to do like me. See, I'm old fashioned, right? When I noticed my hairline kept going back. See, my hairline used to be good. Hairline used to be straight, sharp. Hairline was straight, had them waves rocking. Used to have my do-rag, do all that stuff, had the do-rag. Get my waves right. I saw the hair was leaving. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and come home. There's no issue, man. Keep it pushing. That's it. That's just the way it was. And it's the way it is. And it's the way it's going to be with me. You all now, most of you all, I won't say most, but a lot of people are now, it's vanity, 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 vanity. Guys with the hairline, y'all gonna have a 70-year-old body with a 20-year-old hairline. Hairline gonna be sharp. Body gonna be dull, out of shape. That's one thing that's not gonna change as far as the time. I don't care how much, whatever y'all doing, all these accessories you're adding to your body, it's not going to change for all the time. Y'all gonna look crazy. Some dudes putting fake fake pecs instead of working out. They got the fake pecs in there. And then the steroid uses, they putting all that stuff in they fake pecs in their fake muscles in their arms. They doing all that stuff. Almost doing the same stuff as the women. Boy, y'all gonna be looking crazy. Then them complications from all that stuff. Tattoo your head for the hairline and the ink you're putting on your skin. Do you know your skin is an organ? Do you know that? You might want to start reading some medical books or seeking medical counsel before you start altering your body. Your body fights foreign objects. Eventually, your body's going to start fighting itself because you're injecting and you're putting all these foreign objects in your body. Just something to think about. But yeah, that's it, man. I just want to talk to y'all. Late night talk. I told y'all I'm going to start doing more videos, and this is it. I'm here. All right. Till next time. Peace.